Hey, buddy, it's your old grandpa Gummy, and I'm going to read you a story today. And it's a big old dog. It's 100 Dalmatians. Pongo to the rescue. That's Pongo, you big old Dalmatian dog. And there we go with the book Pongo to the rescue. Hello, my name is Pongo. No, I'm not the one playing the piano. That's my pet Roger. I'm the one in the spotted coat. Pull up a cushion and your favorite bone, and I'll tell you my tale. So you gotta pull up your favorite bone, but I don't think you have one of those. But that's Pongo. See, he watching the man play that pianos. See, and the next one. Now you might think two bachelors, a bachelor is people who aren't married. You might think two bachelors on their own in London would be leading a wonderful life. They're men that aren't married. But I was bored. All day long, Roger wrote songs about love. But did it occur to him to find a mate? Nope. I'm afraid that was up to me. One day I saw the perfect mate. Each spot was more beautiful than the last. He's talking about this Dalmatian doggie and her spots. And the human walking her was pretty too. I quickly let Roger know it was time for our walk. As soon as we reached the park, I made sure that beautiful creature and her human would notice us. It was love at first sight between pretty Perdita and me. Oh, Roger and Anita got on splendidly, too. See, they should look worried, because they're all caught up in that leash. Oof. Soon we were married. See, they all got married. I was as happy as a dog can be, especially when Perdita told me I would soon be a father. The only cloud on our horizon was a horrible school friend of Anita's named Cruella de Vil. That's mean old Cruella de Vil. See, he mad. Cruella looked like a smelly old bone wrapped in a shabby fur coat. She was about as well as these, but Anita was too polite to send her packing. Cruella kept asking Roger and Anita when our puppies would be born. Perdita was afraid the evil woman would steal the litter, but I was determined not to let Cruella get her claws on our puppies. One stormy night, the puppies were born. Roger and I were beside ourselves with glee. At first we thought there were 11. Then 2 more arrived. Then another. Then another. Finally I found myself the father of 15 puppies. Cruella de Vil came to see them that very night. She sold the puppies, or rather she said the puppies were ugly because they had no spots. When Anita explained their spots would come in time, Cruella wanted to buy all the puppies, but Roger refused. He even growled. I was very proud. The puppies grew quickly. Purdy and I forgot all about Cruella. Then one terrible night, Purdy and I came home from our walk and the puppies were gone. I smelled 2 nasty humans, but their trail ended at the street. The human police would do nothing, so I decided to try the twilight bark, which carries messages from dog to dog. One night while Purdy and I walked our pets, I barked long and loud. The weather was so cold I thought no one would be out to hear me, but I kept barking until finally a Great Dane answered. He promised to keep barking and spread the news of our stolen puppies. Before dawn, Perdita, that's her wife, and I got a reply. Our puppies had been found. They were in Suffolk, far outside of London, at a dreadful old mansion. The rotten wreck was owned by Cruella de Vil. I knew I should have bitten her ankles when I had the chance. Purdy and I sneaked out the back window and were on our way. We ran out of London into the snowy countryside, and we ran and ran until we reached Suffolk. Perdita and I reached the de Vil mansion just in time. Puppies and dozens of other little spotted fellows were cornered by 2 thugs, Horace and Jasper Baden. I recognized their foul scent right away. It crashed through that window, see? Purdy and I crashed through the window while the puppies escaped. We wrestled those Badens to the floor. Oh no, the doggy coming. See, they're scared. And look at all the little puppies. Of course, Purdy and I had to help all the puppies, or Cruella de Vil would turn them into a spotted fur coat. Suddenly I wasn't the father of 15 anymore. I had 99 puppies to keep out of Cruella's clutches. I knew that once we got to London, my pet Roger would take care of us all. It was tough going across the deep drifts of snow. The Baddens tracked our every step. Then I had an idea. If we walked along a frozen river, we would not leave paw prints. It was slippery, but the plan worked, and the Baddens couldn't find us. See the men looking? They got a flashlight. They're trying to find the doggies, but they're hiding under that tunnel. During the long trek back to London, we were helped by dogs using that twilight bark. Just when we were too tired, cold, and hungry to walk another step, a collie brought us to a barn. There were friendly cows, and they gave the puppies warm milk. We slept on sweet-smelling straw. See that cow? They're friendly. The next morning, a black Labrador told us great news. He had arranged a lift back to London for all of us. The lab pointed across the street to a moving van. Just then, Cruella de Vil's roadster rumbled past. Roar, she was looking for them dogs. What does she mean, Cruella? Poor Purdy couldn't imagine how we could all cross the street without Cruella seeing us. I tried to think, but that was hard with two puppies loudly fighting in the fireplace. Then the sight of the city puppies gave me an idea. We all rolled in the soot, so Cruella de Vil wouldn't see 101 Dalmatians crossing the street. She would only see black dogs. See, they ran in the soot. The soot is ashes for the fire. So they covered themselves up with it, and they're all black. Suddenly I heard the van's engine start. Purdy and I hurried the puppies along. We had to get them all in the van before it left for London. All the while, Cruella and the Baddens cruised up and down the street. I was leading the last batch of puppies across the street when melting snow fell on a pup and washed off the soot. Uh-oh, he fell in the snow and it made him see his spots again. Cruella eyed the spotted puppy. "They're getting away," she screeched. I tossed the last puppy into the van just as it rolled away. I ran after the van and leaped with all my might. Cruella's car roared up behind us, inches from my tail. Cruella and the Baddens crisscrossed the snowy country lanes. They tried to push the van off the slippery road, but the van driver held his truck steady, even though the puppies bounced like rubber balls in the back. At last, Cruella and the Baddens crashed into each other and tumbled down a hill. And she's so mad it let the puppies get away because they crashed. Soon all 101 of us were safe at home. And as I'd hoped, our good pets Roger and Anita agreed to keep all the puppies. In fact, Roger and Anita decided to have a whole Dalmatian plantation. Even humans get great ideas sometimes. Yay, that's the end of the book. There he goes, Pongo, he saved the day. I hope you enjoyed the book, and I'll make a new one for you soon. Bye.